was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Time for some Mikerphone beer, which I love. Tonight we're checking out Thursty. Thursty. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she's so thirsty. Citra, Mosaic, and Nelson hopped double IPA from Mikerphone Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. 8% alcohol by volume. So I've done a bunch of, not a bunch, but I've done quite a few Mikerphone beer reviews, and I really dig their beers. This beer was also brewed with citrus yeast, which I think Mad Flavor was too. Was it Mad Flavor or was it? It might have been Mad. Shoot, I'm gonna misspeak. I hate doing that, so sorry. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna roll this bottle though, just while we're talking. Was it Mad Flavor? It might have been Mad Flavor. But yeah, big shout out to my man Michael for sending this. There will be a gentleman named Bob who will comment on this video saying how hard these beers are to get. So Bob, what's up, buddy? I know, I'm lucky. I found an awesome trading partner for Mikerphone beer. So, and as much as this pains me to say, congratulations to the city of Chicago. The Cubs are in the World Series right now, so they beat my Giants, but then thankfully they beat the fucking Dodgers, who I hate more than anything in this world. So shout out to all you Cubs fans out there. But yeah, Mikerphone makes awesome beers, and I've talked to Mike a couple times via social media. Super cool guy, so I don't know if you'll see this review or not, but you're awesome, bro. So let's go ahead and get into this one. I'm excited. This beer was bottled, I think, on October 4th, so we are, time of recording, about 3 weeks old. And she's hazy. He's been making these New England-style hazy beers, which is awesome, especially for Chicago. Brian talks about it. I think Chicago's kind of coming up in the beer game, though. I mean, there's people who are making some awesome hazy beer, so this is no different. Holy crap, looks like pineapple juice. It might look a little bit darker on camera, but it's like that light kind of pineapple juice color. About a finger of bright white head. Really just fluffy, tight packed bubbles. I feel like I say the same thing when it comes to the heads on these New England style beers every beer review, but 8%, there's alcohol legs on there, but it looks absolutely amazing. So this has been sitting out for, I don't know, about 10 minutes. Still a little bit of a chill on it, so hopefully we can get all of the aromatics and flavors out of it that is intended to be. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. So this is, I don't want to say sweet like malty sweet smelling, but it's sweet. Sweet citrus. I'd say like tangerine. I talk about those California cuties. I don't know if I always say California cuties because that's what they say on the stores here. I live in California. I think they're also called Tangelos, something like that. But yeah, it's sweet citrus. It's like sweet oranges, sweet tangerines. There's a berry note in there from the Mosaic. I'm kind of digging. I was hoping there was going to be that Vigneous thing from the Nelson, but I don't get that. I mean, it might be like that sweet kind of grapey thing that I'm getting the sweetness. There is I would say, and this doesn't bother me for it being a hazy kind of juicy looking beer. There's a nice like solid crackery bready malt backbone underneath those hops. Definitely not the most explosively aromatic beer that I've smelled from Mikerphone, but it smells awesome. So Michael, thank you, sir. Cheers. Oh, there's definitely Nelson in there. Damn, that is crazy Vigneous. White grapes for days, like right on the middle of your tongue. Wow. This is kind of a nice, so like right up front, there was like a blast of Nelson, like grapiness, but as it kind of sits on my tongue, it's an awesome kind of balance between, you're definitely on the finish getting that dank kind of berry thing that you get from Mosaic. There's a huge amount of white grapes, grape skin, earthy Vigneous notes, but there's also like that sweet kind of tangerine, orange kind of pithy grapefruit peel thing. That I mean, just kind of first impressions drinking this beer, it kind of is an awesome balance of all three of those. Yeah, it is. It's like this crazy transition from grapey Nelson to Mosaic, kind of berry-ish. Then you get that kind of biting into a grapefruit peel bitterness on the middle of your tongue. And it finishes earthy. It's earthy. It's got that bitter kind of dank thing going on. Grassy. It's herbaceous. It's green tasting. This is really, really flavorful for being 3 weeks in the bottle. I talk about it in all my IPA reviews. You don't have to worry about drinking your beers the same day they're bottled or the same day they're canned. Like, let them sit and hang out and kind of mellow out. My preference. There's some people that say they like their beers same day canned. And if they can't have them that fresh, they don't want them. So I say send them to me. I don't need fucking same day canned or bottled beer. But yeah, this is killer. This is a really cool transition of all those flavors. And I like that they have the 3 little hop cones or whatever on the label, because it just takes you step by step through that. It's Nelson, then Mosaic, then Citra. Crazy. Awesome stuff. I really, really like this. As I'm talking, that bitterness, that grapefruit pithy orange thing is kind of sitting on my tongue. But it's also like this weird, sweet kind of berry thing. And it's dank. This reminds me a little bit of a West Coast style beer with the bitterness. Not quite to like the Stone Beechwood, like fucking rip the enamel off your teeth bitter, but there's an awesome bitterness that's in. I don't know, does it say the IBUs on here? Most places don't put the IBUs on their label. It's fairly bitter though, but not in a bad way. I love that. I like that. I like knowing that beers are beer. I don't need to have juice bombs all the time. Mouthfeel it's a nice medium mouthfeel. 8%. You're not tasting alcohol. You don't smell it. I just like how it's weird. This beer just kind of goes in steps. It's crazy. This is really, really fun. I don't really know what citrus yeast does to beer. So, I mean, if I'm speaking honestly with you guys, I don't know if that's kind of providing some of the kind of pithy, rindy, like grapefruit orange peel that you get on, like it's just sitting on the middle of my tongue. It's like green and herbaceous. But the Nelson's there, that vinous white grapey thing, and then Mosaic, like that berry note, blueberries. And then there's a bunch of citrus. This is a fun beer. It just kind of, I don't know. I don't think I've had a beer in a while that really like, it's weird. It gives you those hops like in that order. Like you can, from the front of your tongue to the back of your tongue, you kind of you taste them transitioning. It's really, really weird. This is kind of blowing my mind right now. Really, really good stuff. Again, like he makes solid beers, like daily drinkers. This is an 8% beer in a 750 bottle, so you'd want to share this probably, unless you want to get fucking hammered. But this is a beer you could drink every day. Like it's that good. You could drink it when it's warm. You could drink it in like colder weather. It's a really, really easy drinking 8% beer. So another home run from them. I mean, this is like 95, 96 for me. Really, really solid A. I am really, really thankful that I got to try this. Michael, thank you so much for sending this. I'm hoping, what's tomorrow, Thursday? I'm hoping your box gets to you by Friday. You have beer coming. It could be like that enamel teeth thing, bitter, crazy West Coast stuff though. But yeah, this is awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go 96. Great beer. That's Thursty from Mikerphone. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're in the Chicago area, you know what? I hope the Cubs win for you guys, because it's been a long fucking time. And by the way, there was the stat in Game 1 of the World Series. I don't know when this is going to get uploaded, but it's been so long since the Cubs have been in the World Series. Dexter Fowler was the first black baseball player to appear in a World Series as a Chicago Cub player. That's fucking mind-blowing. So, that's crazy. Like World War II had just ended the last time the Cubs were in the World Series. The shit is crazy about the Cubs, so... it's been a fun series to watch so far. So yeah, I'm digressing. I'm out here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.